Hey guys, what's going on? It's Stevie Evie here, and I'm back at you with a deck profile of my first place locals deck. Which is weird to say this because I haven't said this in a very, very long time. I think it was actually back earlier this year when, before snow actually got banned. It's weird to say this only because, like I said, you'd normally not hear this, uh, unless it's a grass deck or it's a snow deck. It's 60 card infernoids. So I went first place today at my locals. I played four opponents. My first opponent was a sorry, I'm trying to remember what he was actually. I think he was he was just a Cybers guy. Didn't really know what he was doing. The second opponent that I had, I believe he was Heroes. Yeah, I believe that's correct, Heroes. And I ended up beating him. I think it was like 2-1. It was close. I think he beat me one. No, actually, it might have been 2-0. I don't exactly remember. I just remember that there was a lot of back and forth, and I ended up resolving the win condition, which in this deck right now is the card that makes the 60 card deck relevant, which is Monster Gate. So good in this deck. And then I played against Thunder Crusadia, which I had beaten 2-1 as well, and my final round opponent was a Evil Eye deck, and I beat that 2-0 as well. Or I beat that 2-0 itself. So without further ado, I'm not going to waste any more time. This is the deck. Our hand traps are simple. The Gamma, the Driver, and that's the only hand traps I am running in this deck right now because I didn't really feel that it was necessary to run more because of Monster Gate being a thing. Our 3 of 7 cards that you can hit off of the Monster Gate, the Decatrons, they get you your stuff that, it basically mills to get you a monster effect off the monster. It's really good. 2 of Patrulia. You're going to see a lot of Infernoids right now, just fair warning. So if you don't like Infernoid clunkiness, this is going to be a lot of Infernoid clunkiness, but there's a lot of interesting stuff to it. 2 Harmodic, 2 of Pyramus, he's the level 1. 1 of Antra, those are the ones that require 1 to banish, and here are the ones that require 2. We ran 1 Piatti and 1 of Sajet, and of the other big ones that require 2, I ran 2 Atondals, and I ran 3 of Saitama's. And then of the ones that we ran the Banish 3 of, we ran a playset of each Inoku and Deviati. Yes, you can dead draw these, but what I actually did was something a little different for this situation. It actually made it so that you more than likely have some sort of potential way of playing out of certain situations. And I'll explain why as we get along, because you're going to see a lot of the deck isn't entirely monsters. So our draw power is 3 of Extravagance, such a good card. Too expensive these days, but maybe we'll eventually see a reprint for it. Our spells for the Infernoid cards, we got 3 Vanishment. It recruits your other Void cards, and has another effect included into it. We run 3 of Imagination. This is a win condition card. Another card that if you pull it off, more than likely you're in the driver's seat, and you could definitely do some good stuff off of it. So 3 of Lair. I just run 3 of the Lair. I don't run the Searcher card. I think that's good enough. And 3 of your other win condition, the card that pretty much won me a lot of the games today. 3 of Monster Gate. This card is so good. The fact that it's at 3 now is so good, and I don't regret bumping it back up to 3 where it belongs. 3 of Twin Twister to out then the spell and trap hate, or it's spell and trap hate to out your opponent's boards if you have issues. 2 of Instant Fusion. I'm running this as a way to kind of clear the board eventually because it's an easy way of outing your opponent's stuff. 2 of Super Poly. Since you're running Lair, you turn everything into Dark, and you can more than likely Super Poly their stuff away in some cases. Probably going to bring this to 3 potentially. We'll see. 1 of Card Destruction, 1 of Reasoning, and 1 of Metal Falls Fusion. People would say that this is a clunky card. Why you run it? Why is this even in here? This is bad. At the end of the day, with Monster Gate, you're going to be milling a lot of cards. And this card right here is a free draw card. So at the end of the day, I would much rather like to see something hit the graveyard that's useful. When you have a ton of spells, why not have something that's more useful? Plus, you can pitch this with Void Vanishment. So card destruction, just a way to out a hand trap, and reasoning is it's your fourth Monster Gate pretty much. And for the traps, we have 2 Void Feasts. I would run 3, but I really don't want to see Void Feast more than I need to. I feel that it's better just running 2, 3 of them permanents. So I'm sorry, that actually the Gamma wasn't the only hand trap. That was the other one, because I always think of hand traps as monsters. And of the last 3, we run 3 Dynamiscus. As I previously mentioned, you want cards that actually are synergistic in graveyard that you can use for multiple plays and dual uses. This also this hits your opponent's cards, and it also works as a monster when a trap is activated. So it's actually pretty good in that case. That's the main deck. We'll go on to the fusion or the extra deck. I run 1 of Omega. I run 2 of our instant fusion target, Thousand Eyes, and our super poly targets are Starving Venom and Predaplant Dragostafelia. Starving Venom actually helped me in one of the games, and I think it helped me win. We run 2 of Natis to pop those annoying cards that you can't really get over. We run 3 of Tiara for the sole reason that you want to make sure that you don't hit your Tiara. And it gives you a better chance to not hit the Tiara off of the Extravagance. 2 of Doolittle Chimera, again, to make sure that you don't hit the card you need. So you just, maximize the number of cards. 1 Beat Cop, 1 Linkuriboh, so you can link into that after the Thousand Eyes, and 1 Nightmare Phoenix. I think I probably did Nightmare Phoenix maybe once today. Alright, and we get down to the very end of this, and I know this video is long, so this is the home stretch. This is the side deck that I ran. I ran 3 of Ash. I don't know if I actually saw them. I actually didn't. I didn't really see much of my side deck, honestly. 2 of Gnome Materials. 2 of Drone Lockbirds. 3 of Red Reboot. Sorry, this Red Reboot for some odd reason is over here now. And I ran a playset of Spear Modes. Didn't see those either. Like I said, I never really saw my hand traps, honestly. Just bad luck. I mean, it's a 60 card deck. You really have to hope that you can you have to pack in the hand traps for it actually to work out. And 2 of Lancia for Danger Thunder and anything that might be banished related and stuff like that. So that was the deck. I had a really good time, and I had to switch the deck around because I just wanted to see how this deck would run in this specific scenario. It was really nice, and it did well. I think the ratio was there was more spells over monsters, so at the end of or spell and trap over monsters. So at the end of the day, you were more than likely gonna mill, and you were gonna go. You were basically gonna have a grass. Like, the Monster Gate is nothing but a grass to me. It just keeps going and going and going until eventually it hits something that it can summon. And if you reasoning actually, and they hit the number 1, I believe it just keeps going, because Pyramus cannot be normal summoned, and it hits a monster that can be normal summoned or set. So if you hit the 1, it just keeps going until it eventually hits one that can be normal summoned or set, which is actually really cool. But I'm not going to let this hold any longer. I really thank you guys. If you have watched this video, please subscribe, please comment, please do anything that you possibly can. I really appreciate any type of feedback, and please get back to me if you potentially want to see more videos. We are doing a case opening, and I'm just going to say it right now. It's not actually a case, but they are packs. The person I bought the case from is sending the packs, and they're sending the promo packs as well. So we are going to be opening a lot of packs, but it's not going to be until, I want to say it's going to be until the 1st or 2nd week of September. And I will potentially be going to regionals. I do want to play Infernoid, see how it goes. I love this deck. I did well with it previously, I think, so it's just my favorite deck right now. Again, let me know if you guys like this video, and please comment, and look forward to the next video. Hopefully we can do something a little bit crazier. Maybe I'll do a profile on something I've never done before. I really want to build heroes, because the guy I played, I really liked his hero deck. So Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys last time. Stevie Evie out.